So, you want to draw these, but also you want to avoid these. Alright, let me show you how. If you are landed on this video, then you most likely have watched 800 more videos about that. So I would be really happy if I could be a little bit of help. Quick disclaimer that I'm not a professional artist and this is how I draw my characters, and there are various other ways that you can draw yours too. Now quickly take 2 seconds of your time and subscribe, share, like, comment and do whatever. Thank you. Step 1. Basic shape of the face. I am using digital medium here, but if you want you can follow me with pen and paper as well. To begin with, you need to know two basic shapes, a circle and a trapezium, this kind of a crooked square shape. So first thing, we're going to overlap this, just keeping a slight space in between, and I'm going to draw a line horizontal and one line vertical. These two are going to be your guidelines for your eyes and your nose. Now we are going to draw two lines that connects the side of the circle and the square, and a U shape at the bottom that's going to form the jaw. Of course, you can adjust as you desire, so I'm just shortening up the chin here. I don't know why would you even do digital art if you don't use the lasso tool to adjust here and there. Like, this is the flex. Alright, if we remove the guidelines, this is the egg kind of shape that we have, and now I'm going to add the ears to balance out the roundness. Step 2. Facial features. I'm starting off with drawing the eyes and eyebrows. Usually eyes, like both of the eyes are one eye apart in between, but in case of anime, often the usual facial ratios are altered. That is totally up to you, how far or how close you want your eyes to be. Since I suck to do the other eyes, I'm going to use the symmetrical tool and copy paste it. Like, dang, I am even teaching the cheatings. Anyway, adding up the irises because I want him to look more of an adult of a serious face. I'm making the irises or eyeballs a little bit smaller than usual. Adding the double eyelids, that's also your personal preference. You can omit if you want to. Now we're going for the nose and the mouth. In anime, nose is like most negotiable feature, and mouth are also very much simplified. So I'm going to just add these dots and we are done for it. Now you can see me perfecting the eye shapes a little bit of my liking because I like sharp features. Step 3. Hair. We will start off by sketching out his hairline first. So I'm using that squiggly line at the top of his forehead, and I'm going to draw a inverted U kind of shape as his hairline. I know, he absolutely looks like Connie. Okay, moving on to do the hair, actually hair. So it is easy, or it's going to be easy for you if you draw hair in chunks, and you might avoid drawing like repetitive lines here. Why, you might ask? Then my answer would be it's going to be absolute eyesore. Yeah. So make things a little bit simpler, for it would be easy for you to color. Just remember, your hair should be a few inches over your actual scalp line, so it have a layer. And now again, adjustments. Step 4. neck and body. Since it's only a facial tutorial, I'm going to be only continuing with necks. And to draw the neck, you're going to draw 2 parallel lines coming out of his jawline and a half circle that's going to be his t-shirt neck. Take a quick moment to pause and observe. These are the mistakes. The first one doesn't look natural at all, and the second one actually looks like his neck. You're not supposed to forget the natural curves of a body, or you will end up making another stick man. Once my neck is done, I'm going to add the collar of his t-shirt. Very simple and basic. Now next is step 5, which is line art. This is an optional stage. Some people like to have a very clean, crisp line art, that is me, and some people like to keep things a little more effortless and not very perfect photos. They are also very aesthetically pleasing. So how to do the perfect line art or how to color them, there is a whole different video I'm going to make about it in the future, but for now I'm going to skip this. So here is the entire line art done. So I'm pausing here so you can see the features. So let's start with our next step 6, that is coloring. Coloring stage is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm going to start off by block coloring the flesh shade on his face, ears and neck. To make the coloring a little bit more interesting and to add shadows and lights, it's better if you decide the direction of the light source. So according to the light source, you can add the shadows, the highlights and everything. To start off, I'm going to use a little bit of darker shade than the base color and adding dimension to the part of his face that is more of a down or the depth of his face. For this particular portrait, my light source is going to be on the right, so everything that is on the left half of his face is going to be way darker than the right side. You will see it in a minute. I'm just adjusting a little bit of shade, just changing a hue a little bit of here and there, so make things interesting. Where and how much shadow to add, this comes more with the practice. The more you do it, the more you will realize. But still, if you want me to make a video about it, let me know in the comments below and I will do that ASAP. If you are one of my subscribers for a while or you've been in my Instagram, you know that I like to push the degrees or the values of color a little bit more to make things more pigmented, bright and whatnot. So this is what I did just now, and here you can see the light shade and the dark shade of his face. As I told you, the light shade is going to be on the right, so right side face is going to be a little bit more brighter than the other portion of the area, because this is the area that the light hitting first on his skin. Let's add some lip tint to make his lips spicy and juicy. Also, I've added a few white dots to make it look it's reflecting light on it. Adding another values to his neck. Starting to color the eyes. The eyes and hair are also pretty much self-explanatory, so I hope you understand how the things are going on. Painting hair are also one of my favorite portions to do in a portrait. Here I am giving him a chocolate brown hair. You of course already saw that from the thumbnail itself, but still I'm just explaining to you guys so you don't get bored. It's okay if you have inspired from any other artist art style and you want to implement that on your own. because nothing in this world is 100% authentic. Everybody gets inspired from multiple things and then create a new or their own style. Same for me as well. And speaking about art styles, I also have like a few tips on how to develop your art style in case that's something you're struggling with. I will also make a video on that. So stick to my channel, do subscribe, like and share. Let me know your thoughts or any tutorials you want me to do in the future. I will do my best to bring that up to you. Here I am adding a few extra strands of hair around the shape so it can be more flowy, voluminous, and it adds some movements to it. Now my hair base is done. Let me add quickly some blush to his cheeks, some natural flushes, and I'm going to use some darker and lighter shades on his hair, which are using right now, and it will also add some voluminous and some texture to it. While you're watching the shading of the hair, I quickly want to thank you to all the people who followed me on Instagram. My account reached 5k followers recently and I'm very grateful for that. Without each and every one of you, it was not even possible. And thank you so much, and I hope you show the same support to my small YouTube family that I'm trying to create here. Most part of the portrait is done and I'm just coloring his t-shirt now, a navy blue or dark navy color. Since we are at almost at the end of the video, there's hardly like a minute or two left. I really hope this video was helpful. Even if a point or so helped you at all, do let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye and keep drawing.